Culinary masterpieces start in the kitchen, and with an inspirational kitchen to woo your senses, your creativity can soar to new heights. But let's be honest, a kitchen is oftentimes the most expensive part of the house to renovate. Thankfully, Handy Andy have a wide range of multi-purpose cleaning products that won't break the bank. So they've given us a little challenge to upscale a kitchen with a modest budget of 3,000 Rand. Here to help us do that is creative consultant Missy Overtip. Missy, how are you today?
I'm very excited about this project.
Well, I'm just as excited, but I want to ask you, how do you plan to transform this kitchen for 3,000 Rand? What are you planning?
The easiest when you work with a tight budget is to stick to a theme. I chose a natural theme to give this kitchen a new look. And we're going to work with certain aspects, and these are always pointers that I consider when doing a makeover. Look at the floors, look at the walls, and look at the light fittings, and then consider the decor accessories you add to the space.
Having your dream kitchen can often seem like an unattainable goal, but with a few smart tips on how to budget, it's easy to transform an unattractive and dull space into something spectacular. Let's get to work and clean up the mess with our spring fresh Handy Andy cream.
Ta-da! Well, our blank canvas is finished and now we're ready to get started. So what are we going to do next, Missy?
The painting's going to take the longest, so we better get going with that. And then we can move on to the cupboard and add the wall vinyl.
Start off by masking off the tiles and areas of the kitchen that you don't want to get painted. For the natural theme, choose a neutral paint color as the main focus of the design. With that done, it's time to style up the cupboards.
Wow, Missy, this printed vinyl is incredible. So it's going to cover not only the cupboard, but the fridge as well?
Yes, I thought it adds some depth to the surface. And this is the acacia tree, which is one of our indigenous trees, and it adds to my natural theme that I'm creating in the kitchen. Basically, you will have full functionality of the space because I'm just going to cut through where the doors open.
Apply the vinyl to the surface by cutting it to size and making sure the surface area is smooth.
Woo, definitely not the easiest of jobs, hey?
No, you saw that, and this is a big project with all the little bits and pieces.
What tips do you have for us to do it right, Missy?
I just think you need to be careful and work slowly and have a little time at hand.
Definitely.
And then it will turn out nicely. And then contrasting with this deconstructed look, I chose these vintage style bulbs, which are becoming quite trendy, but I love them. They just add a certain flair to a space.
It's time to get to work on all the final touches. Adding extra shelf space and a few key pieces can transform the kitchen into a fabulous room that's practical too, with a whole lot of extra room for storage.
I can't believe we've done all of this in just one morning and we're nearly there. I'm just going to give us place a once over with our Handy Andy lemon fresh cream, and you can continue with the chairs.
It's important to clean up all the mess from a hard day's work, especially with the dust that has accumulated during the day. Missy adds a few homely additions to the kitchen, including some pretty plants that add an earthy feel to the room.
I believe plants are like a room's jewelry these days, and not like in the 70s, but if you put it together nicely, we're going to create some fabulous groupings and focus points in the kitchen.
The wood and jars add a rustic element to the kitchen and make it feel more homely. An earth tone rug is the final touch to an amazing transformation. All that's left to do now is make ourselves feel at home.
And there goes our finishing touches right there.
Leigh-anne, I'm incredibly happy with the look that we've achieved today. I really feel that it encapsulated that natural theme that we were going for.
From a blank white canvas to a comfortable, warm, natural cooking oasis, all for 3,000 Rand.
From drab to fab, the kitchen has been spruced up into an inviting area that can be enjoyed by all. Have your home smell like spring with these floral and citrus scents from Handy Andy.